Have you ever looked down at your breakfast plate and wondered if you're actually starting your day with healthy foods? Or setting yourself up for fatigue, weight gain, and rising blood sugar without even realizing it? Every morning, millions of people choose oatmeal, eggs, bacon, or dairy, believing they're making the right decision. But what if some of the advice you've heard for years is only part of the story? Today, we're separating myths from science, revealing what these popular breakfast foods really do inside your body, and showing you how small changes could transform your health, especially if you're over 50. Stay with me until the end because the last breakfast combination may completely change the way you eat every morning. The first meal you eat each morning does much more than satisfy hunger. After a night of fasting, your body begins the day ready to replenish energy stores and provide fuel for your brain, muscles, and vital organs. During sleep, your body continues to use stored energy to support essential functions such as breathing, repairing tissues, regulating hormones, and maintaining heart function. By the time you wake up, your blood sugar levels are naturally lower than they were the evening before, making your breakfast choices especially important. The foods you select can influence how your body manages energy, regulates blood sugar, and controls hunger throughout the day. A balanced breakfast provides a steady source of nutrients that helps your body perform efficiently, while an unbalanced meal may lead to rapid energy fluctuations and increased cravings. Many people believe that simply eating breakfast is enough, but the quality of that meal matters far more than the timing alone. A breakfast high in refined carbohydrates and added sugars, such as sugary cereals, sweet pastries, or heavily sweetened coffee drinks, can cause blood sugar to rise quickly. In response, the body releases insulin, a hormone responsible for moving glucose from the bloodstream into the cells. When blood sugar rises too rapidly, insulin levels also increase sharply. This can sometimes be followed by a sudden drop in blood sugar, leaving you feeling tired, hungry, irritable, or craving more sugary foods before lunchtime. This cycle may repeat itself throughout the day, making it more difficult to maintain consistent energy and healthy eating habits. On the other hand, a breakfast that combines protein, fiber, and healthy fats provides a slower and more stable release of energy. Protein helps build and repair body tissues while also promoting fullness, reducing the likelihood of unnecessary snacking. Fiber slows digestion, allowing carbohydrates to enter the bloodstream gradually instead of all at once. Healthy fats support brain function, hormone production, and the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, such as vitamins A, D, E, and K. Together, these nutrients create a balanced meal that helps stabilize blood sugar, improve concentration, and support physical endurance throughout the morning. Breakfast also plays an important role in appetite regulation. Several hormones help control hunger and fullness, including ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin, often called the hunger hormone, tends to increase before meals and decrease after eating. A breakfast rich in protein has been shown to reduce ghrelin levels more effectively than meals made primarily of refined carbohydrates. As a result, many people feel satisfied for longer periods and are less likely to overeat later in the day. This can be especially helpful for individuals trying to maintain a healthy weight or improve their metabolic health. As people grow older, the body's nutritional needs begin to change. Adults over the age of 50 or 60 often experience a gradual loss of muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. Muscle tissue naturally declines with age, making adequate protein intake increasingly important. A breakfast that contains high-quality protein can help preserve muscle strength, support mobility, and contribute to better balance and independence. Older adults may also become less sensitive to insulin, making stable blood sugar management even more essential. Choosing foods that digest slowly and provide lasting energy can reduce sharp glucose fluctuations and support healthier metabolic function. Digestive health also changes with age. Many older adults experience slower digestion, reduced stomach acid production, or changes in gut bacteria that affect nutrient absorption. Including fiber-rich foods such as oats, fruits, vegetables, seeds, and whole grains at breakfast can help support regular bowel movements and nourish beneficial gut bacteria. Adequate hydration alongside a fiber-rich breakfast further supports healthy digestion and helps prevent constipation, a common concern among older adults. Protein-rich foods, calcium-containing dairy products or fortified alternatives, and nutrient-dense whole foods also contribute essential vitamins and minerals that become increasingly important for maintaining bone health, immune function, and overall vitality. Oatmeal has earned a reputation as one of the healthiest breakfast foods in the world, and for good reason. Oats are naturally rich in complex carbohydrates, dietary fiber, vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds that support overall health. For many people, a bowl of oatmeal provides long-lasting energy and can be an excellent way to begin the day. However, not every bowl of oatmeal offers the same nutritional benefits. The type of oats you choose, how they are processed, and what you add to them can dramatically change how they affect your body. Understanding these differences can help you enjoy oatmeal in a way that supports healthy blood sugar, heart health, and sustained energy, rather than causing unwanted spikes in glucose or unnecessary calorie intake. One of oatmeal's greatest strengths is its high content of soluble fiber, particularly a type called beta-glucan. This special fiber forms a gel-like substance in the digestive tract, slowing the movement of food through the stomach and intestines. As digestion slows, glucose enters the bloodstream more gradually, helping to reduce sharp increases in blood sugar after meals. Beta-glucan has also been shown to help lower levels of LDL, often referred to as bad cholesterol, by reducing cholesterol absorption in the digestive system. This effect can contribute to improved cardiovascular health, making oatmeal a heart-friendly choice when prepared with wholesome ingredients. Not all oats are processed the same way, and the level of processing has a significant impact on how quickly they digest. Steel-cut oats are the least processed form, consisting of whole oat groats that have simply been cut into smaller pieces. Because they retain more of their natural structure, they take longer to cook and digest, resulting in a slower release of glucose into the bloodstream. Rolled oats, also known as old-fashioned oats, are steamed and flattened, allowing them to cook more quickly while still providing a relatively low glycemic response. Instant oats, however, undergo additional processing that makes them cook in just a few minutes. While convenient, this extra processing causes them to digest faster, which may lead to quicker rises in blood sugar, especially when they are flavored or sweetened. Many commercially packaged instant oatmeal products contain ingredients that reduce their nutritional value. Added sugars, flavored syrups, artificial sweeteners, sodium, and preservatives are commonly included to enhance taste and extend shelf life. Some varieties contain as much sugar as certain breakfast cereals or desserts, turning what could be a healthy meal into one that contributes to blood sugar spikes and increased calorie intake. Reading nutrition labels carefully is one of the best ways to identify products with minimal added ingredients. Choosing plain oats allows you to control sweetness naturally by adding fresh fruit, cinnamon, or a small amount of honey if desired. Oatmeal becomes even more nutritious when paired with foods that provide protein and healthy fats. Eating plain oatmeal by itself, particularly in large portions, may leave some people feeling hungry again within a short time, because carbohydrates digest more quickly than protein or fat. Adding Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, a boiled egg on the side, or a spoonful of natural nut butter increases the protein content of the meal. Healthy fats from walnuts, almonds, pecans, flax seeds, chia seeds, or pumpkin seeds slow digestion even further while supplying important nutrients such as omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and magnesium. These additions help create a more balanced breakfast that supports steady energy levels and greater satiety throughout the morning. Fresh fruits can also improve the nutritional profile of oatmeal without relying on refined sugar. Berries, apples, pears, peaches, and bananas contribute natural sweetness, along with vitamins, antioxidants, and additional fiber. Cinnamon is another popular addition that enhances flavor without adding calories or sugar, and some research suggests it may support healthy blood sugar regulation as part of an overall balanced diet. Portion size is equally important, as even healthy foods can contribute excess calories if consumed in very large amounts. Measuring servings and balancing oatmeal with protein, fiber, and healthy fats creates a breakfast that nourishes the body, supports heart health, promotes digestive wellness, and provides sustained energy for the hours ahead. Eggs have been a breakfast staple for generations, yet few foods have created as much debate in the world of nutrition. For many years, eggs were criticized because they contain dietary cholesterol, leading some people to believe they should be avoided to protect heart health. However, decades of research have changed our understanding of how dietary cholesterol affects the body. Today, nutrition experts recognize that for most healthy individuals, Eating eggs in moderation does not significantly raise blood cholesterol levels. Instead, factors such as excessive saturated fat intake, highly processed foods, smoking, physical inactivity, and genetics often play a much larger role in determining cardiovascular risk. This updated understanding has allowed eggs to regain their place as one of the most nutritious and versatile breakfast foods available. One of the greatest benefits of eggs is their exceptional protein quality. A single large egg contains approximately 6 to 7 grams of complete protein, providing all 9 essential amino acids that the body cannot produce on its own. These amino acids are necessary for building and repairing muscles, producing enzymes and hormones, supporting immune function, and maintaining healthy skin, hair, and internal organs. Because egg protein is highly digestible and efficiently used by the body, it is often considered one of the highest quality protein sources available. Starting the day with protein-rich foods like eggs can help maintain muscle strength, especially for older adults who naturally lose muscle mass as they age. Protein also plays an important role in controlling appetite. Unlike meals that rely heavily on refined carbohydrates, a breakfast containing eggs promotes a greater feeling of fullness that can last for several hours. This happens because protein slows stomach emptying and influences hormones that regulate hunger and satisfaction. Many people who eat eggs for breakfast find themselves less tempted to snack before lunch, reducing overall calorie intake throughout the day. This steady feeling of fullness can support healthy weight management while helping maintain consistent energy levels instead of the highs and lows often associated with sugary breakfast foods. Beyond protein, eggs are packed with essential vitamins and minerals that contribute to overall health. They provide vitamin B12, which supports nerve function and the production of red blood cells. Eggs also contain vitamin D, an important nutrient for bone health, immune function, and muscle strength. Selenium, another valuable mineral found in eggs, acts as an antioxidant that helps protect cells from damage caused by free radicals. Eggs also provide phosphorus, riboflavin, folate, and small amounts of several other vitamins and minerals that work together to support healthy body functions every day. One of the most unique nutrients found in eggs is choline, which many people do not consume in sufficient amounts. Choline plays a critical role in brain development, memory, nerve communication, and liver health. It is involved in producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that supports learning, concentration, and muscle control. Choline becomes especially important as people grow older because maintaining healthy brain function is a key part of aging well. Eggs are among the richest natural food sources of this essential nutrient, making them an excellent addition to a balanced diet. Egg yolks also contain the antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin, two plant compounds that accumulate in the retina of the eye. These antioxidants help filter harmful blue light and protect delicate eye tissues from oxidative damage. Regular consumption of foods rich in lutein and zeaxanthin has been associated with a lower risk of age-related macular degeneration and cataracts, two common eye conditions that can affect vision later in life. Since the body cannot produce these antioxidants on its own, obtaining them through nutrient-rich foods such as eggs is particularly beneficial. The way eggs are prepared can influence their overall nutritional value. Boiled, poached, and lightly scrambled eggs preserve most of their nutrients without adding excessive calories or unhealthy fats. Cooking eggs at moderate temperatures also helps maintain their texture and flavor while reducing the formation of compounds that may occur during high-heat frying. Pairing eggs with vegetables such as spinach, tomatoes, mushrooms, onions, or bell peppers increases the fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants in the meal. Serving eggs alongside whole grain toast, avocado, or fresh fruit creates a balanced breakfast that combines protein, healthy fats, complex carbohydrates, and fiber to provide lasting energy and nutritional support throughout the morning. Bacon has long been one of the most popular breakfast foods, loved for its rich flavor, crispy texture, and satisfying aroma. For many people, breakfast does not feel complete without a few slices alongside eggs or toast. At the same time, bacon has become one of the most criticized foods in modern nutrition, often labeled as unhealthy or something that should be avoided entirely. The truth, however, is more balanced than many headlines suggest. Bacon is neither a miracle food nor a guaranteed health risk when eaten occasionally. Understanding what bacon contains, how it is processed, and how often it is consumed can help people make informed choices that fit within a healthy eating pattern. Bacon is made from pork that has been cured using salt and often preserved through smoking or the addition of curing agents. This process gives bacon its distinctive taste and extends its shelf life, but it also increases the amount of sodium and preservatives in the final product. A typical serving of bacon provides protein, fat, and several important nutrients, including B vitamins, zinc, phosphorus, and selenium. Protein supports muscle maintenance, tissue repair, and immune function, while these vitamins and minerals contribute to energy production and overall health. Although bacon does provide some nutritional value, these benefits should be considered alongside its higher levels of sodium and saturated fat. One of the main concerns surrounding bacon is its classification as a processed meat. Processed meats are foods that have been preserved through curing, smoking, salting, or the addition of preservatives to improve flavor and shelf life. Research has found that regularly consuming large amounts of processed meats may be associated with an increased risk of certain chronic diseases, particularly cardiovascular disease and colorectal cancer. However, it is important to understand that these studies often examine long-term dietary patterns rather than occasional servings. Eating bacon once in a while as part of an overall balanced diet is very different from consuming large portions every day alongside other highly processed foods. Sodium is another factor worth considering. Bacon contains significantly more sodium than fresh cuts of meat because salt is an essential part of the curing process. Excessive sodium intake can contribute to elevated blood pressure in some individuals, especially those who are salt-sensitive or already living with hypertension. High blood pressure places additional strain on the heart and blood vessels over time, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Choosing lower sodium bacon varieties when available and keeping portion sizes moderate can help reduce overall sodium intake while still allowing occasional enjoyment of this popular breakfast food. The cooking method also affects bacon's nutritional impact. Frying bacon at extremely high temperatures until it becomes heavily charred can produce compounds that researchers believe may contribute to health concerns when consumed frequently over long periods. Cooking bacon over moderate heat and avoiding excessive burning helps reduce the formation of these compounds. Baking bacon in the oven on a rack allows some of the fat to drain away during cooking, resulting in a slightly leaner finished product while maintaining its crisp texture. Draining cooked bacon on paper towels can also remove excess grease before serving. Portion size plays a major role in determining whether bacon fits into a healthy breakfast. Instead of making bacon the main feature of the meal, it can be treated as a flavorful side dish. 1 or 2 slices paired with nutrient-rich foods such as eggs, fresh vegetables, fruit, or whole grains creates a much more balanced breakfast than a large plate filled mostly with processed meat. Combining bacon with foods rich in fiber helps increase fullness and provides vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support overall health. This balanced approach allows people to enjoy the flavor of bacon without allowing it to dominate the nutritional profile of the meal. For individuals who enjoy the taste of bacon but want healthier alternatives, there are several options to consider. Lean turkey bacon generally contains less saturated fat, although sodium levels can still vary depending on the brand. Canadian bacon is another leaner choice because it is made from pork loin rather than pork belly. Smoked salmon provides high-quality protein, along with heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids, making it an excellent breakfast alternative. Even simple options like grilled chicken breast, cottage cheese, or additional eggs can provide satisfying protein while reducing reliance on processed meats. Choosing bacon thoughtfully, limiting frequency, and building breakfast around whole, minimally processed foods helps create a meal that supports long-term health while still allowing room for occasional indulgence. Dairy products have been a part of the human diet for centuries, providing important nutrients that support growth, bone health, and overall well-being. Yet, in recent years, dairy has become one of the most debated food groups. Some people believe it is an essential part of a healthy diet, while others avoid it because of concerns about digestion, inflammation, or saturated fat. The reality is that dairy is neither universally beneficial nor harmful. Whether dairy is a good choice depends on the type of dairy product, the amount consumed, individual health needs, and how it fits into an overall balanced eating pattern. Understanding these differences can help people make informed decisions instead of relying on myths or confusing nutrition headlines. One of dairy's greatest strengths is its impressive nutritional profile. Milk, yogurt, and cheese naturally provide high-quality protein that contains all 9 essential amino acids. Protein plays a vital role in repairing body tissues, maintaining muscle mass, supporting immune function, and producing important enzymes and hormones. As people grow older, preserving muscle becomes increasingly important because age-related muscle loss can reduce strength, balance, and mobility. Including adequate protein at breakfast helps support healthy muscles while promoting a feeling of fullness that lasts longer throughout the morning. Dairy products are also one of the richest dietary sources of calcium, a mineral that is essential for maintaining strong bones and teeth. Calcium supports muscle contractions, nerve signaling, blood clotting, and normal heart function. Vitamin D, which is often added to milk and found naturally in smaller amounts in some dairy products, works together with calcium by helping the body absorb and use this important mineral efficiently. For older adults, maintaining adequate calcium and vitamin D intake becomes especially important because bone density naturally decreases with age, increasing the risk of fractures and osteoporosis. Regular consumption of nutrient-rich dairy products can contribute to stronger bones when combined with weight-bearing exercise and an overall healthy lifestyle. Another advantage of certain dairy products is their role in supporting digestive health. Fermented dairy foods, such as plain yogurt and kefir, contain beneficial bacteria known as probiotics. These live microorganisms help maintain a healthy balance of bacteria in the digestive system, supporting digestion and immune function. A healthy gut microbiome has also been linked to improved nutrient absorption and may play a role in reducing digestive discomfort for some individuals. Choosing plain yogurt with active cultures instead of heavily sweetened varieties allows people to gain these benefits without consuming excessive amounts of added sugar. Despite these nutritional advantages, not all dairy products are equally healthy. Flavored yogurts, sweetened milk drinks, and many dairy-based desserts often contain significant amounts of added sugar. Some single-serving fruit yogurts contain as much sugar as a candy bar, which can contribute to unnecessary calorie intake and rapid increases in blood glucose levels. Reading nutrition labels carefully is one of the best ways to identify products with lower sugar content. Plain Greek yogurt is an excellent option because it provides more protein than regular yogurt, while allowing you to control sweetness naturally by adding fresh berries, sliced fruit, cinnamon, or a small handful of nuts. Cheese is another dairy food that offers both benefits and considerations. It provides protein, calcium, vitamin B12, and phosphorus, making it a nutrient-dense food. However, many cheeses are also high in saturated fat and sodium. Enjoying moderate portions of cheese as part of a balanced meal is generally more beneficial than consuming large quantities regularly. Pairing cheese with whole grain crackers, vegetables, or fruit creates a more balanced snack or breakfast compared with processed cheese products served alongside refined carbohydrates. Some people experience lactose intolerance, a condition in which the body produces lower amounts of the enzyme lactase needed to digest lactose, the natural sugar found in milk. Symptoms may include bloating, gas, stomach cramps, or diarrhea after consuming dairy products. Fortunately, lactose intolerance does not always require eliminating all dairy. Many individuals tolerate yogurt and aged cheeses better because they contain less lactose, while lactose-free milk provides the same nutrients without causing digestive discomfort. Fortified plant-based alternatives such as unsweetened soy milk can also provide protein, calcium, and vitamin D when dairy is not suitable. Choosing minimally processed dairy products with high protein, limited added sugar, and appropriate portion sizes allows dairy to remain a valuable part of a nutritious breakfast for many people, while respecting individual dietary needs and digestive differences. Creating a healthy breakfast is not about finding one perfect food or following the latest nutrition trend. Instead, it is about combining different nutrient-rich foods that work together to provide steady energy, support metabolism, and keep you feeling satisfied throughout the morning. A balanced breakfast should include high-quality protein, fiber-rich carbohydrates, healthy fats, and a variety of vitamins and minerals. Each of these nutrients plays a unique role in supporting your body's functions, and together, they create a meal that fuels both your mind and body. Rather than focusing on what to eliminate, building the perfect breakfast starts with understanding what your body truly needs after an overnight fast. Protein should be one of the first priorities when planning breakfast. During sleep, your body continues repairing muscles and tissues, making protein especially valuable in the morning. Foods such as eggs, plain Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, milk, tofu, or lean poultry provide essential amino acids that help maintain muscle mass and support healthy metabolism. Protein also slows digestion, helping you stay full for longer and reducing the temptation to snack on sugary foods before lunch. For older adults, eating adequate protein at breakfast becomes even more important because muscle loss naturally occurs with age. Including a good source of protein at the beginning of the day supports strength, mobility, and overall physical function. Fiber is another key component of a balanced breakfast because it helps regulate digestion and promotes stable blood sugar levels. Unlike refined carbohydrates, fiber slows the absorption of glucose into the bloodstream, preventing sudden spikes and crashes in energy. Excellent sources of fiber include oats, whole grain bread, berries, apples, pears, chia seeds, flax seeds, vegetables, and legumes. These foods also support a healthy digestive system by encouraging regular bowel movements and nourishing beneficial bacteria in the gut. A breakfast rich in fiber often leaves you feeling comfortably satisfied without the heaviness that can come from highly processed meals. Healthy fats deserve a place on the breakfast table as well. Although fats were once feared, modern nutrition recognizes that the right types of fats are essential for good health. Unsaturated fats found in avocados, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, flax seeds, chia seeds, and olive oil support heart health, brain function, and hormone production. Healthy fats also help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins such as vitamins A, D, E, and K. Adding a handful of nuts to oatmeal, spreading avocado on whole grain toast, or sprinkling seeds over yogurt can make breakfast more satisfying while providing important nutrients that contribute to long-term wellness. Choosing minimally processed carbohydrates instead of refined grains is another important step toward building a healthier breakfast. Whole grains contain the bran, germ, and endosperm, preserving their natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Foods such as steel-cut oats, rolled oats, whole grain bread, quinoa, and whole grain cereals digest more slowly than white bread, pastries, or sugary breakfast cereals. This slower digestion provides a more consistent supply of energy and reduces the likelihood of experiencing mid-morning fatigue. Fresh fruits also contribute natural carbohydrates, along with antioxidants, vitamins, and additional fiber, making them a nutritious alternative to foods containing added sugars. Balance also means paying attention to portion sizes and variety. Even healthy foods can contribute excess calories when eaten in very large amounts. A breakfast plate that includes moderate portions of several nutrient-dense foods is generally more beneficial than a large serving of just one item. For example, a bowl of steel-cut oats topped with blueberries, walnuts, and chia seeds, paired with a boiled egg provides protein, fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals in one meal. Another balanced option is plain Greek yogurt with sliced strawberries, almonds, and a sprinkle of cinnamon served alongside whole grain toast. Scrambled eggs with spinach, tomatoes, mushrooms, and avocado also create a colorful, nutrient-rich breakfast that supports both heart and metabolic health. Hydration is another important part of the morning routine that is often overlooked. After several hours without drinking fluids during sleep, the body benefits from replenishing water first thing in the morning. Drinking a glass of water alongside breakfast supports digestion, circulation, temperature regulation, and overall cellular function. Unsweetened tea or coffee can also be enjoyed in moderation, but beverages loaded with sugar and flavored syrups may contribute unnecessary calories and rapid increases in blood sugar. Combining proper hydration with a balanced breakfast built around whole, minimally processed foods provides lasting energy, supports healthy aging, improves concentration, and helps establish eating habits that promote better health throughout the day.